And we're recording. Hello, hello.
Hello, we are back again.
Back again to watch some Crown. The Crown. That's what we're doing.
I have to say, I'm a little scared, Gary. It's just last episode was sad.
These past couple episodes have
sad.
been quite depressing.
It's sad.
It's
the description for this one, for today's episode 5, is also sad and scary.
Season 4, episode 5. Fagan, the episode description is as follows. As Thatcher's policies create rising unemployment, a desperate man breaks into the palace, where he finds Elizabeth's bedroom and awakens her for a talk.
Oh. Yeah, I'm scared.
Oh, is this a horror film? Should we be watching this in the October? What's happening?
Gotta wait till October.
What's going on? I was not prepared. I'm not prepared for this horror.
I'm not.
For a horror genre in The Crown. That's not what I signed up for. I
am ready for more Elizabeth.
I am too. I think she had a great episode last week. I think last episode she had a great episode of her learning how shitty her kids are.
How super uber very shitty her children are. So this time she gets to rock the show.
Yeah, and I think if anything, I don't think anything major is gonna happen. I feel as though this might be a not a filler episode, but I don't think we're gonna get too many crazy things happening. I don't think a lot.
We've got the whole Falcons thing. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think if anything, we're just gonna see more chaos. I think we're gonna see a build of chaos. I think that's what we're gonna see.
Government, not family drama.
Yes, we're gonna see some politics up in here, some British politics. But, however, this is not a market substitute for the actual show. We're just reacting to some tidbits here and there. So if you want to support The Crown, support it on its original platform on Netflix and see just the amazingness. And you know, while you're here, like, comment, share, subscribe to Rewind and Replay. And go ahead and follow Adrianna and I on our respective Twitch platforms. You know, we like to hang out there and play some video games. So if you want to hang,
just chat.
Yeah,
we can talk about The Crown.
We can talk about The Crown. I will talk. I have thoughts on this series.
No
big thoughts.
Spoilers.
TM. No spoilers, please. No spoilers.
I will cancel and block.
All right. With that, I think we're ready to react to this episode. Oh man, Whew. All right. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, on go. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
A royal ruckus has started over the man who had an audience.
Oh, we're going right into it.
Past tense.
In the middle of the night.
I'm not good with that.
Oh, jeez. So, are we gonna see a?
Yeah, how?
Are we gonna see like a flashback, or is it just?
Identified as 30-year-old Michael Fagan. A police investigation
But like how?
I guess royal security isn't what it used to be.
For 10 commentators asking 2 questions: how on earth did he get in, and what did they talk about?
What did they talk about? I want to know.
I'm sure it's gonna be like flashback style or something.
It better be.
You know, this is the little teaser we get before the.
Or I'm gonna throw hands. I'm gonna throw hands with the show.
It's just the pre-opening credits.
I'm gonna.
That was a way to approach it, though. You know.
Yeah.
Like the way the episode description started, I really thought we were gonna start with Margaret Thatcher, not the last thing in the description.
I'm excited. Okay, all right. What did they talk about? What happened? What happened? Tell me. All right, I need to know. Excuse me. You done broke into my house. I'm the queen.
Get out. Corgis attack.
Corgis, launch your attack. Or it's like it comes in and the queen's all like, "You've come just in time. It's feeding time. Darling, corgis, come out here. It's feeding time."
Fanfiction when?
Mrs. Thatcher
3 months earlier. 3 months earlier.
They are doing the shit test. Okay. Oh, we're starting with the.
We are watching the common man. We are experiencing the common dude. The common Britainer.
Dude, his struggle and why he decides to break into the Queen's room.
Yeah, what is this common dude? What happened to him that made him want to break into the Queen's home?
But it's weird though, like we heard like his mom said his girlfriend in A1 named Elizabeth. Like how do you think that? How do brain? Why have 2 children's bunk beds in an apartment? What has happened? Why is floor wet? I mean, I know why floor wet. They're leak.
So what is an ordinary guy like him? What's he gonna do?
What does he want with my queen? Good music choice.
Ah,
Or he's
bureaucracy.
unemployed and he is mad. Margaret Thatcher is who he should have gone to harass.
Me again.
Name.
Michael Fagan.
Any work in the past 2 weeks?
Every fortnight I come in here, and every fortnight you ask me the same question.
Oh man, it's just a whole room full of people unemployed. I'm liking this though. I'm liking this format. I like it when they change up format. Or
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, you can sort. Whatever you have, I will take.
Sorry.
Right then, lads, let's get on with this. As soon as you finish, as soon as we knock up, right? 28 days.
these walls probably have lead in them. Probably have lead.
Who's that twat?
Don't be rude.
Who is it?
Uh-oh.
Somebody
Oh.
works for a living and looks after your kids. Now go.
Oh, shit.
Fucking twat. You're a fucking twat.
Uh-oh.
Do you want some? Maybe I do. Yeah? Maybe you're not worth it.
That's why he has the empty bunk beds and the kids' drawings on the walls.
Oh man, he's a mess.
And and now we know he's violent too. I'm very worried.
Meanwhile, in Buckingham Palace,
We've identified and prepared a few suitable members of the general public for you to meet.
oh, we had to pre-vet the members of the public to make
Yeah,
sure
of
that they're
course.
suitable.
Let's get this over with.
Margaret's all like, I don't really want to actually talk to these commoners. Ooh, you see that cut? You see that cut? Expectations versus reality.
Any work in the past 2 weeks?
International
Yes.
espionage agent, intelligence work, counterintelligence, assassination.
Why is he such a dick? He's not even answering her questions.
Twat.
I've got a question for you. Who's your boss? I want to make a complaint.
If you feel you've been treated unfairly, please speak to your Member of Parliament, who can refer you to the Parliamentary Ombudsman.
Oh.
I would beat him up if I waited all that time in line and then.
And then he pissed off the teller, and now he's like, imagine pissing off like a DMV employee so much. He's like, I gotta go on break now.
Why would you spend over £3 billion on a war against total strangers rather than looking after your own family? But if I want to talk to someone about her, who do I speak to?
The leader of the opposition. He has the opportunity to put questions to her in the House of Commons twice a week. Failing that, the Queen. She's
Oh, this fucker.
Ah, he's literally gonna go. Oh, you tempted him. You tempted him.
So he's going to. Why
And now
would you
he's going to.
say that to someone who's clearly really upset?
Look at, they have fancy hats. Look at their little hats. Look at all their hats. Oh, look at how big their hats are. Oh, you love it. Oh my god. It's so furry. Look at those hats. Oh, it's her annual birthday parade. Imagine having a
Here?
parade on your birthday.
To see social services to mediate because I want my kids to spend time with me.
Right.
But they've seen the flat and said it needs improving. There's water damage. Want to fix it.
You're not the primary tenant.
My wife's the primary tenant, but she's left. I just explained.
Oh, is this it? Is he gonna break in? I want to see this. I'm so here for
I
this.
mean, it's an emotional moment being told you can't really ever see your kids again because you're not the primary tenant.
Oh, and he just whooped himself over.
No one
Has-
was watching.
Nice.
No one.
Just wa-
No one?
No one's
Are
there.
you kidding?
Hello. yo, where's the Queen's? I guess the guards are just on break. They're just on break.
And y'all don't see him. Are you kidding?
Uh-huh.
It's like in video games where they just don't look up.
Yeah, yeah. Imagine if he wasn't like an actual just common guy and he was like a spy or an assassin. Like, you know how he just literally just walked in.
Right.
Bruh.
Like, he doesn't even have a fucking map of the place and he doesn't get caught. Are you kidding?
He's just walking around. Me too, dude. Me too.
And every incompetent asshole in the place just doesn't notice.
Everyone's just on break at the moment. They're just all on break. He's gonna sit in the fucking... Yes! I would do that. He's just wandering around. It's like, yo... I mean, what else he's gonna do? He's unemployed. He has nothing else to do. He's been lodging complaints. He's been trying to see his kids again. But, like... What can you do? Like, he has so much time on his hand. What else is he gonna do? Other than to break in to the freaking Buckingham Palace. Dude, same.
Bro.
Drink that queenly wine. Oh no! Oh no! That was probably really priceless. It was probably a priceless artifact.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh man, if he chose the wrong room, damn. He'd get beat the fuck up.
Prince Philip would have just like thrown hands.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it was like Prince Philip's room, he would have thrown hands. No one's home. Curious.
Quickly, there's a man. An intruder.
What?
He's by the Queen's bedroom.
Come on. Turn the lights on.
But didn't they say he was next to the Queen for 10 minutes?
So this might be another. He might. He also said there was blood on the bed. So this might be. He might have done it another time.
Oh.
Ooh, he might have done it again.
The evidence suggests we're assuming it was a he, got in over the railings near to the ambassador's entrance. It also appears that some of the palace's alarm systems were malfunctioning, and that the window on the second floor had been left unsecured.
The palace is falling apart. It's just falling apart.
Then can we say the matter is now closed?
Oh, she's like...
Otherwise, the next thing you know, Downing Street will overreact and we'll have alarms and surveillance cameras and policemen everywhere.
Good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're gonna have ourselves a little tussle. We're gonna have ourselves a little fight.
Chris. Go see your mum. That's my daughter.
Ah!
And he doesn't go to jail for fighting at a kid's playground? Jeez.
Oh no. Look what happened here. Oh man. His life is just not going well.
Oh, did you see the way he rolled over that half wall though? Just like the fence?
Parkour!
In light of the incident that occurred at around 3 p.m. last Thursday, a decision has been taken that your children should remain in the permanent care of their mother.
Oh gosh, this is only gonna make him mad.
See, it's a correlation of nothing in his life is going right, and he's projecting his angers onto what's going wrong in the country, because he can no longer project his anger anywhere else.
Ahead of her regular audience with the Prime Minister. Now is the time, and they didn't fix the security problems.
Yep.
The Falklands. I'm sure this is pissing him off too.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Thatcher has seen a dramatic surge
in
personal popularity, according
that was probably very important.
I kind of like this is like kind of like a bottle episode where we just like really only see this one dude and the queen. I'm here for it.
You're broken.
I'm liking this change of pace, you know? Because, like, the crown, as we forget, is not just about the family. It's about the British people. I'm really interested to see the conversation that she's going to have with Fagan, to see how much...
Yeah, she's going to be amazing. She's going to kill it.
Because, like, we haven't really seen too many interactions, at least this season, with the queen and the people, you know? And she is beloved. She's a beloved queen. And, you know, it's time to see how a desperate man like Fagan, let's see what happens when they interact.
Morning. You took your time.
And no one found him suspicious. That looks like literally the same fucking window.
I think it's so. I think so too. I think he went exactly the way he, the way he originally came in.
It was just locked this time.
Ooh.
Morning, baby.
What are you doing? It's still too early.
You're in the same chamber as the queen.
Who are you?
My name is Michael.
Out! Get
I
out!
promise you have nothing to fear from me.
There is an armed policeman outside this door.
No, there isn't.
Hello?
There should be.
What do you want? If it's money,
I don't want money. I don't want anything. I just want to talk to you. That's all. To tell you what's going on in the country.
She's so polite, even just having woken up.
Because either you don't know or you don't care.
Of course I care. I care very deeply indeed. What a thing to say.
Don't do that, please.
Unkind, stupid. Don't dare touch me! Hello!
Stop it!
Oh, she's a bit frazzled.
Who wouldn't be?
What I've got to say.
Well, get on with it, Michael.
I just
All the
thought
creeps
it
are
might
Michael.
be good for you to meet someone normal who can tell it to you, as it is.
I meet normal people all the time.
You're
No,
sure you do.
don't.
Sure you
Everyone
do.
you meet,
Oh man, he's just like making himself at home.
And he's trying not to get blood on her things.
Oh, she's vacuuming.
Are you
no,
fucking kidding me?
she's
Are
oh
you
no,
fucking kidding me?
the security
no,
in
what
this
the fuck?
palace is just subpar. Oh no. I mean, he's not gonna do anything, but this would have been
Yeah,
so
but
badly if he was someone
It's
else.
still not okay.
It's still not good. I mean, yeah, it's not good to break in and enter, but like, if this was someone else.
Ew, replace everything in my
Richest
bathroom
woman in the world,
immediately.
But look, it's not even electric.
What?
Your toothbrush.
Is that what you do?
Paint a decorator. You should hire me.
In your dreams, bro.
It's an interview. It's an interview.
My last resort. Someone who can actually do something.
Works on you, I
What is
can't
it
do
you'd like me
anything.
to do?
Save us all from her.
Nah.
Who?
Thatcher. She's destroying the country. We've got more than 3 million unemployed. That's more than at any time since the Great Depression. Doesn't that bother you?
Yes, it bothers me greatly.
I'm loving this interaction.
wonder.
Because she's so caught off guard at the moment.
They say I have mental health problems now. I don't. I'm just.
Oh, for
poor.
sure.
He's just poor. I don't have mental
mean,
health problems.
That's why
I'm just
you
poor.
have mental health problems.
She's dismantled it, along with all the other things we thought we could depend on growing up. A sense of community, a sense of obligation to one another.
Yeah, the way this
kindness.
was shot
It's all
earlier,
disappearing.
when he was sitting, it was also in the center, so you knew she was going to sit down there.
Right, to be frail, be human, gone.
Oh man.
You may think you're off the hook, but she's got her eye on your job too. Let me tell you, you'll be out of work soon.
Ah.
Sure you.
What his sentence was, though, because I don't know, like if it went,
Come far.
if they're giving us this
way.
portrayal,
Just beyond King's
I
Cross.
feel like she must have tried to pardon him or something, you know?
I shall bear in mind what you've said.
I think if anything, if it depending on how the queen reacts to this might embolden the queen to, like, you know, kind of like step herself in what Thatcher's doing, you know?
I really hope we see shortly an electric toothbrush in her bathroom.
Ha! Oh,
Yeah,
look at her.
of course,
Pretty
terrified.
She's pretty shaken of that. That probably really shook her. And you know, if it was just again, if this was not him, if it wasn't someone like Michael Fagan,
so lucky.
She was so lucky that it wasn't some assassin, you know.
I don't think he's entirely to blame for his troubles. Being a victim of unemployment, which is now more than twice what it was when you came into office just 3 years ago. Shouldn't we be careful that this medicine, like some dreadful chemotherapy, doesn't kill the very patient it is intended to heal?
Mm-hmm.
Capitalist. She's a capitalist. A dirty capitalist. Burn her. Witch. Burn her.
Oh, she is not happy. She is definitely not happy.
I'm not happy.
Prime Minister taking the salute instead of the sovereign, doesn't that bother you?
Can't say it does. It's interesting.
What?
How much it clearly bothers you.
Yeah.
I think that woman's
Oh, he's so confused by his wife.
She's just a very curious person, you know?
Excellent.
Oh, wow. It's the end of the episode.
Don't tell me that didn't feel like the
well, okay, following his arrest. Oh, he's committed to a mental hospital, okay. Alright.
Those weren't great at that time, though, so...
You know, he served 3 months. He continues to live in London. So they probably got his first-hand story.
Probably. Maybe.
Nice. Look at that.
I hope so.
Holy, I really enjoyed that episode. I really liked it. I really liked how they broke up the format. They did something different, which I always like.
Yeah.
I really like it when TV shows break format, you know, and try.
That's the point. That's the point of having something on Netflix, like being made by Netflix is the point, you know, so that they don't have to be bound by regular television,
by, like, you know, the generic format. And I liked this episode. I liked how, I think it was like probably one of my favorites, honestly.
I agree.
Because it was it was just like a human episode of someone, Michael Fagan wasn't a perfect person, and he doesn't have to be, but he was still a person
very sympathetic.
He's sympathetic, and we understood where he come from. We may have not agreed with some of his choices, but we understood him. And, you know, you can just see, like, what's happening to him. What is happening to a common, just regular, plucked out of nowhere British person. See, having him have a conversation with the Queen. I think that's such an interesting episode of having a regular person with no bullshit, cutting through the bullshit, talking to the Queen. And I think it really affected her. I think it really affected her in more ways than one.
It's interesting that that's the way you put it, cutting through all the bullshit, because I think that's the image we're encouraged to get of Margaret Thatcher when we first meet her. This is a woman who cuts through the bullshit. She doesn't play around. She's straightforward. But is she
really? Is she really? That's
what we're getting at.
Because that interaction with her and the Queen was just complete bullshit. Like, she excused herself. You can't. Can you do that? Can you excuse yourself from the Queen?
We've seen the etiquette. Like, there are very clear procedures for going in and going out.
Yeah, she broke etiquette and she excused herself. And now what we saw from that last scene of her being in the victory parade, how the Queen's all like, the troops can't salute to the Prime Minister. They're supposed to salute to the sovereign, and the sovereign ain't there. And Margaret, what you doing, boo? Are you coming for her power? Like, I'm just, it's rife. It's rife with some, with drama. And I really think, I think it speaks to what we saw earlier this season, how the Queen is a woman of patience, how she doesn't do anything, that she chooses not to do something. And I feel like, at least from what I see from this episode, she's like, kind of feels like she might need to do something. Like she might need to say something, or
slow and steady wins the race.
Because
slow and steady wins the race.
Like I do agree with the Queen saying that the country can bounce back, but like, at what cost? And I think she's questioning her position right now. I think what we've seen,
and it'd be terrible if she didn't.
Yeah,
she has to question it all the time.
It's her. At the end of the day, it's her responsibility. It's her job to care for the country. It's her job. It's the reason why she has a terrible relationship with her kids, is because she's the queen, you know? All this sacrifice has to mean something, and all this sacrifice has to, you know, like, just mean something to her. And if it took it took a regular citizen, you know, just like breaking into the Buckingham Palace to like, hey yo, I literally have nothing else to do but to break into your palace, so you need to fix that. Because that's what happened.
Please help.
That's what happened. He was unemployed. He couldn't see his kids anymore. What else is he gonna do? Oh my god! I think this was a crazy time. I think this was a perfect halfway point of the season. I think this really was. I think it's gonna shape what's gonna come. I think. What are you?
It felt slow. The episode felt slow, but the ending really set us up on a ramp for the next 5.
Agreed. Agreed. What are your predictions for the next couple episodes?
Diana. I think Diana's the next episode. I mean, she's pregnant. Like that has to resolve somehow. I don't want to predict. I don't think I'm a pessimist.
You're a pessimist.
I don't think it's gonna go. I mean, I think the baby will be fine, but like I don't. Yeah, I don't think her and my little Prince Charming will be all right.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be trouble in paradise. There's already trouble in paradise, and I think we're gonna I feel like we might take a couple episodes for the Queen to mull over mull over the whole Thatcher situation. I think she needs a time.
We also mentioned since Margaret started 3 years ago, so she's coming up on the end of her term. So we might see the next election.
Well, true. Is it every 4 years that they're elected? I don't know. Because I know.
I don't think so.
Because I think I know what I know with the one thing I do know about British politics.
Oh yes,
it's 4 terms. Okay, 4 years is a term. All right,
it's 4 years.
Well, what I do know is that they can stick as many terms as they want. I think, unlike U.S. politics, I think
they can keep being reelected. That's why. Yeah.
That's why the whole So. And I'm pretty sure Margaret Thatcher had a pretty decent length to her terms. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure she had I'm pretty sure she had like a lot of. I mean, she's known as the Iron Lady.
More than the one, probably.
So I know.
Yeah.
I know she's gonna probably have another couple more terms in her. You know, especially coming off of that win with the Falkland Islands, she's definitely gonna use that to her advantage. But yeah, this episode, man, I truly enjoyed it. I was cool with the slower format because it was different. I was like, okay, what's going on? And I really appreciated this episode. From an artistic standpoint, I very much liked it. Oh my, oh man. Adrianna, this was a lovely time. I had a lovely time reacting to this episode with you. And
I'm like in a mood.
Yeah.
I'm like having feeling.
I know, right? And thank you guys. Thank all of you guys for joining us and for watching us with experience this season. It's been very fun thus far. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share what your thoughts were on about this episode. Like, what did you think about this episode about old dear Michael Fagan? Please let us know. And yeah, so let us know.
If your name is Michael, don't come at me. Do not come at me for saying all the dicks are always Michael. I don't know if Gary's gonna put that in post, but don't come at me.
Now I have to put it in post.
Now you have to. Yeah.
Now I have to put in that you hate Michaels everywhere.
All Michaels.
Oh, Michael's over. All right. Well, that's the end of this little session we got here. All right. We'll see you all next time.
Go watch on Netflix.
Go watch.
You heard it here first. No, really, probably. But...
All right. See y'all later. Bye now.
Bye bye.